It's your host, T.Stead. I am back. I am back on the mainland. For those of you of my subscribers that follow my Instagram and my social media, I was out of the country for over a week throughout Super Bowl week. I was in Dubai, was involved in the World Government Summit. Incredible experience. Incredible experience. If you guys ever get a chance to go to Dubai, please do not hesitate. It's worth it. It's worth the experience. It was eye opening, even life changing. I was able to do some things out there that not many people get the opportunity to do. We were hosted by the royal family and the crown prince, and like being at their palace and all these type crazy things I never knew that I would ever experience in this lifetime. But outside of that, the work part of it, talking about the power of sport and how sports and business integrate, how sports or arena, stadium could be the hub of business and really grow the economy in different cities and states and different countries, and how sports is the common denominator of unity and togetherness and the hopefulness of humanity, no matter the race, no matter the color. So we really had some very valuable conversations over there with a ton of presidents from a lot of different countries, ton of prime ministers, and royalty as well from other countries. I was honored to be a part of it. Truly honored. It was like I was in a space just thinking about my life and where I've come from, what I've been through, where I've been, what I've done. I kept catching myself in a spot of like, man, I'm not supposed to be here. Like it's just in the room, looking around the room, like everything that I've been through, I'm like, man, I'm not supposed to be here. But in the same breath, thinking about what I've been through, where I'm from, what I have done, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. So it's like the entire time I just was in that nebulous spot of, man, I'm not supposed to be here in this room right now, and I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It was a lot of reflection. But yeah. Anyway, you folks didn't really pull up here to hear me talk about my trip. Let's get rolling. Let's get rolling. Super Bowl Sunday just wrapped up with the Seattle Seahawks taking the dub. See, congratulations to the Seattle Seahawks on winning Super Bowl 60 in a fashion that they have performed all season. I'll be honest, people. I did give the Seahawks credit throughout the season. I saw them as a top five team. They emerged pretty early to me. I saw the talent, saw what they were doing defensively all year and putting the pieces together offensively. But I still had my doubts. I'll be honest. I still have my doubts. Um, More so because we just hadn't seen it. We hadn't seen enough of Sam Darnold with what he's been doing these last 2 years. Not that he was doing anything negative, but we just hadn't seen him in the big games and all those things at that moment when I was having my hesitations on if I really saw the Seahawks being a team to go win a Super Bowl. But towards the second half of the season, end of the season, they really emerged as that. Them, the Rams, I really felt like it was a two-man race in the NFC between them and the Rams. Those two teams were really built for each other. Like the roster was constructed to beat each other. And we were blessed to get that matchup for a third time in the NFC Championship, and it did not disappoint. And Sam Darnold was lights out in that one. He was incredible. But the Seahawks went and got it done. Sam Darnold was solid in this championship game. He was 19 for 38, 202 yards, a touchdown. Cashed in a $1 million incentive for a Super Bowl trophy. That's quite the day. That's, that's quite the day. Shout out to you, Sam. Shout out to you for sure. Sam Darnold becomes the first quarterback to play for 5 teams and win a Super Bowl. Jets, Panthers, 49ers, Vikings, and now Super Bowl champion, Seattle Seahawks. He's it's not enough what I can say about this man. He is the he is the poster, the poster child, like literally the mascot of resilience, of perseverance, of believing in himself, working, fighting the narratives, fighting the noise, just silent grind and doing everything in his power, controlling what he can control. And he made it, man. He got to the mountaintop. And shout out to you, Sam Darnold. I'm a fan, bro. You are exceptional, and you're not going away, which is what I love. A lot of people were loud and wrong about you, and you proved that, and not in a sense to ever come back and be like, aha, I told you so. That's not why he does it. That's not why he does it. That's not why he do what he do. And I respect that too. I respect that too, man. He goes out and perform for himself, for his teammates, for his team, and his family. I love it. I love it. Another guy I want to give flowers to is the young ball head, young Kenneth Walker. Listen, if somebody 24, 25 years old with the clean baldy, like not receding hairline, not like they trying to hold on to. He's clean bald head. That's a bad man. If somebody don't he's on the field and he's not in a stance, like he doesn't have a stance. Kenneth Walker is in the backfield standing straight up. He is standing straight up and down. Give him the ball. He different, man. He's different. I've been saying that all year. Kenneth Walker is different. He's an elite running back. Out the backfield, hand it to him, throw it to him, screen game, whatever. He has everything you need in a workhorse back. Kenneth Walker is about to get paid, man, and rightfully so. He's a special talent. No knock to the other guys, the other backs that they have in Seattle. They've been great as a committee, but this guy stands alone. Now he stands alone as the Super Bowl MVP. Kenneth Walker had 27 carries for 135 yards, eighth most rushing yards in the Super Bowl. First running back to win a Super Bowl MVP since Terrell Davis, Super Bowl 32. It was, listen, I'm happy for you, Kenneth Walker. He's been without any, we haven't heard any noise from him complaining about carries. I've seen games this year. Kenneth Walker had 8 carries, 9 carries. Charbonnet was 16, 20. And then they had the young guy too, getting 7, 8 carries. Kenneth Walker, not one time. K9, was never a peep from his camp about lack of touches or anything. He stayed and he took advantage of his opportunity, man. Charbonnet goes down with injury late in the season, and K9 really he did it. He did it, man. He was special. And I hate that last holding call that he got, that they had, because the stat line would have just been so much sexier. It would have just been so pretty if you could have threw that 28 carries for 180 and a tutty on there. Just perfect, you know? So, but shout out to K9, man. He's been balling all year. And I'll be remiss if I don't mention his defense. Like, seriously. This is I played against LOB. I played against Legion of Boom, regular season, playoffs. They were elite from top to bottom. Rushers, the dogs at linebacker, and then the secondary was special, incredible. I look at this Seattle Seahawks defense, I see the same thing. I will even go so far to say this D-line is better than LOB defense. I will say that again. This 2025 Seattle Seahawks defensive line is a better unit than 2013 Seattle Seahawks defense. And I don't think it's not far. You know what I mean? They're not like significantly better, but they're better to me. I think that's a better unit across the board. They got more rushers. They got more guys that can win the one-on-ones. Michael Bennett was special back in the day. Cliff Averill was special. Yeah, me bang. Like they had them for sure. But man, these boys 8 deep across the board. They can rotate them in, rotate them out. They are elite. This D line is better than LOB's D line. The rest of the defense, you got arguments there. You got arguments there. The rest of the defense, you have arguments. But the D line for this Seahawks team, incredible. Fire. This Seahawks defense in the Super Bowl, they had 6 sacks, a fumble, 2 interceptions, 8 forced punts. Byron Murphy Jr. had 2 sacks. Derek Hall 2 sacks. Ernest Jones the 4th with 10 tackles. They were balling, and I know they wanted that shutout too. My dog Rick Willing, he had great coverage, great defense. They got the touchdown. Mac Hollins with a beautiful catch, great throw by Drake May. So they ended up getting on the board, and then they scored some more points in the 4th. I know they was going for that shutout. That shutout would have been too crazy. But shout out to the Seahawks, man. Shout out to the Seahawks. I'm gonna give some love to the Patriots as well, though. I will. Give me just a second. I'm gonna give some love to the Patriots as well. The Patriots did the. I don't want to discredit the Patriots' path, is what I'm trying to get to. They were fortunate as far as timely opponents, matchups, but this is the NFL, man. You play who on the schedule. We hear that any given Sunday, any given Sunday. So you can't say any given Sunday, but then complain about who the Patriots playing. You got to beat whoever's in front of you. So if it's a backup quarterback, if it's a struggling C.J. Stroud, you got to go out and execute and get the job done, which they did. They did. Mike Vrabel first year, coach of the year. Josh McDaniels, offensive coordinator of the year. They go and take the division from Buffalo. I spent 3 years in that division. We never won it. First year, Vrabel come in, they go take the division, number 2 seed, go all the way to the Super Bowl. Like, hats off to them. Hats off to Drake May. Everything that they've done this year, man. Really salute to the Patriots. I don't rock with y'all like for real on some, real stuff, but from a not unbiased perspective, shout out to y'all. Shout out to the Patriots. And they're a young team, very, very talented team, hungry. They will be back. Now, I'm not saying they're going back to the Super Bowl. Next year going to get ugly. It's going to be crazy. But they do have the pieces, clearly. They do have what it takes. They know what it takes to get to the big dance. Before I continue, I want to bring on my guest for the night. Got my brother Deuce. I've been blowing his phone up, y'all, trying to get my dog to join the show, begging, pleading. Deuce, give me 2 minutes, 3. But we got him. We got him. My dog then jumped on the show. Shout out to my brother Deuce. What's going on? Mark Ingram. We got him muted, Cole. All right, we got technical difficulties from my man Deuce. Before we get his take on the Super Bowl, and also want to ask him about the GOAT being inducted into the Hall of Fame, first ballot. That is Drew Brees. My dog Christopher Brees was. He got his gold jacket. He got his bust, the bronze bust. He is headed to the Hall of Fame as a first ballot quarterback, and there was never a question. Never a question, never a discussion if Drew would get that. So as soon as we get Mark Ingram's mic, his audio working, we will hear his thoughts on Super Bowl and and on Drew Breesy. I will continue to run the show. Hey, look, this is what happens, people. All right, we have issues. We have, but look, drop some questions in the chat if you got anything for dudes. If we can't get his audio going, he'll jump right in. If not, we'll see. But he's working on it. He's working on it. Back to the Super Bowl. It's a lot to talk about in this game, man. I thought it was fire for real. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed the Patriots losing too. I ain't gonna lie. Not ashamed of it. I was happy that they lost. Even though I got some friends over there, I'm rooting for them. You know what I mean? All those good things. But just as a fan of the game, no, I didn't want to see the Patriots win another Super Bowl. But a couple guys I want to note from yesterday in the secondary. Christian Gonzalez. He's special, y'all. Which we know that. We know that. That's not breaking news. That's not breaking news. He's special. Christian Gonzalez is elite. He made so many game-saving plays yesterday. So many. The route that JSN ran, corner post in the red zone, bro, y'all got to go back and look at this man's feet, his athleticism to flip his hips, get back underneath, and almost intercept the ball. Like, not deflected, not a fingertip on it, but, bro, almost intercept the ball. That was one of the best defensive plays I've seen all season. And he did that routinely throughout the game. Christian Gonzalez was special yesterday. Special. Incredible performance from him. Uh-oh.
You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Ha ha.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, I just had to do a little log out, a little reset. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man,
I
it's
got
an
my
honor
dog.
to be on the set, my dog. You feel me?
Let's
T.Stead
go, man.
in the building, going
Let's
crazy
go.
with the set. You feel me?
Deuce, I appreciate you, my brother, joining the set, man. I won't keep you long. I know you got
Man,
the family.
I'm here, man. Kids ain't had no games or no practices today.
What's
I'm
up?
parlaying with my dog for however long you need me, dog.
Oh, let's roll. We got Kimmi Chex joining in like 20 minutes.
Kimmi, the GOAT. You got a studded lineup, a
Hey,
star-studded
you
for
know
the
how we do it.
set.
You know how
Next
we
thing
do
we
it.
know, set gonna be on the networks, on the big ones, on me.
I'm trying to tell him, man. It's cool. We running this marathon pace, dudes.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. We running this marathon pace.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't trying to go viral. I ain't trying to hot take nothing. We just gonna keep on.
Be yourself. Keep on keeping
That's it.
on. One
That's
day at
it.
a
Keep
time,
it
one
G.
step at a time. You feel me? God gonna bless the rest.
That's a fact. That's a
Yeah.
fact.
Yeah.
Let's get into this convo, Deuce. So, Super Bowl Sunday wrap up. Seahawks win in dominant fashion. Did you see this game going exactly the way that it did, or did you have other plans?
I laid the points. I laid the points with Seattle. I thought that they just had too much juice on offense. I felt like how their offense was playing. I felt like with Jackson Smith and Jigba, Cooper Kupp, obviously they acquired Rashid Shaheed and Kenneth Walker, who's a straight dog. And I've been said Seattle should be having criminal charges for how they did him during the season, but it all rose to the top at the right part of the season for him. I'm glad for him because he's gonna get it paid. He's gonna get a check. But yeah, and then you talk about defense. They could rush 4, drop 7. They bring pressure. Now you don't know what you're getting from a defense. So I thought that Seattle had too much juice, and I respect Vrabel. I respect the Patriots, especially his first year there. Shoot, going to the Super Bowl, man. And Drake May's young, and that defense played tough as well. But I think they just ran into a buzzsaw, man. And man, I thought Seattle had the juice, man. So I kind of saw the game going as it did. Yeah, I laid the points and I hit, so it's all good.
Love that. Love that.
Yep.
Keith McClendon said he would roll a blunt with these two.
He said what?
Keith McClendon said I would roll a blunt with these two.
Hey man, go ahead.
No blunt rap for me though. We're gonna join.
Hey, pass the gas, my dog.
Jeter. Shout out Jeter. Shout out Jeter. Always. Yeah, back on track. So Deuce, from Drake May, he was under constant pressure.
Yeah.
He's the Seattle defense is relentless. You got Witherspoon blitzing. You got DeMarcus Lawrence just winning
6 sacks.
1-on-1. 6 sacks. Is it anything you saw from him that Drake May could have done to help propel the team to a Super Bowl victory?
Obviously, not turning the ball over. You
Yeah.
have a fumble that gets returned for a touchdown. That's almost a death sentence. You know what I mean? And but I know he was dealing with some shoulder stuff coming into the game. I don't think it was a lot said about it, but I think you could kind of tell like he was pushing through something. You could tell with the offensive play calls, there was lots of screens and short throws early
Sure.
in the game. Early in the game, now when they get behind, they have to let it go a little bit more. But I think the kid is tough. I think they should be proud of the quarterback that they have to lead the organization. They have a defense. They have two really good running backs. You know what I mean? Maybe they need a little bit more extra playmakers on the outside, maybe. Um, but I just felt like they ran up against a tough defense. They ran up against a really
Facts.
tough defense, and yeah, I respect what the Patriots did, and I think that if I'm a Patriots fan, I'm kind of excited for the future. So,
For sure. For sure.
but listen, 6 sacks. Seattle didn't turn the ball over one time the entire playoff run. So
Damn.
they didn't turn the ball over one time the entire
Didn't know
playoff
that.
run.
Didn't
Then
know
you
that.
give up 5 yards of carry to Kenneth Walker, 160 scrimmage, and then now that you have to provide reinforcements towards the line of scrimmage to stop the run. That's how they hit. That's how they hit Barner in the end zone for the touchdown.
For
That's
sure.
when Darnold started making the right decisions, not
For
turning the
sure.
football over. You don't turn the football over. You run the football, and you get 6 sacks. That's a recipe that's almost impossible to beat. So they just ran up into the perfect storm last night. But I think the Patriots will have a lot to be proud of for their season and a lot to look forward to for the future.
No, I agree. I agree for sure. They're young. They're young. They've been executing well. They beat all odds
Yep.
this year and exceeded expectations. My producer just dropped in a note. This first team ever to go 0 turnovers in a full playoff run. They were that was crazy. That's crazy.
No
That's crazy.
turnovers. A defense who goes against the quarterback, who cover you guys one on one on the outside. Special teams, Rashid Shaheed, that addition. You're just talking about the whole complete picture here that fell
Facts.
right into Seattle Seahawks' hand. And man, shout out to the coach, man. McDonald, he did a great job coming over there to Seattle, doing what he's doing. Seahawks are a problem for the near
What are
future.
dudes? What's the betting chances, percentage wise, that Seahawks repeat next year? They bring back all
Betting?
their. What's the betting chance? Like if you had to put a percentage, it's a 50% chance, 30%.
No.
What you got?
How many free agents they got? For one, they got to sign Kenneth Walker back.
He's coming back. All the key
Hey, listen,
notables.
as a running back, I don't know if I'm coming back if I'm Kenneth Walker. How y'all did me? You've
Yeah, I
seen
know
me
you.
cut
Yeah,
Sean
yeah.
Payton out for doing that stuff on the goal
Man,
line. You see me
too
do
many
it.
times. Facts.
I seen them blatantly him get the ball down there to the 2, 3, 1 yard line. They take
Yeah.
him out. And listen, I'm all for by committee sharing the backfield. You know what I mean? Because that keeps you fresh. But when you're in a shared backfield, if it's my drive, it's my series, and I get it down to the goal line, I deserve
Give
the
me one
opportunity.
chance. Yeah,
I
I know
deserve the
you always
opportunity.
said that.
If
I
I don't
know,
get
bro.
it, then you get it and do whatever else you want. But I at least deserve a shot. And he wasn't getting that. He had like 5 touchdowns. And then when you
Facts.
go and re-sign the deal, they're gonna be like, you don't score touchdowns. Why don't score touchdowns? Because you take me out on the goal line, dummies. So
Facts.
no, they got to re-sign Kenneth Walker. But back to what you're saying, yeah, you sign all your free agents back. You sign all your free agents back, man. You got 10%, 10%, 10% chance.
10%. That's high. That's high. That's high.
Yeah, that's
32
10%.
teams.
I
That's
like
high.
their team. I like how they're built. I like how they're coached. Defense, run the football. Jackson
Yeah.
Smith and Jigba, like Rashid Shaheed. That was one of the biggest pickups of the offseason.
I swear. I swear. I
So
think I think I'm a the my hesitation is that their division. That's it. That's really it.
division tough.
That's it.
That's
Rams
why I respect
twice.
their playoff run. They had to go through two teams
Facts.
that they played 3 times.
Facts.
We did that when we had to play Carolina. You had to play Carolina 3 times. You had to play
Facts.
Tampa 3 times. You had to
Yeah.
play Atlanta 3 times. That's tough. They played the Seahawks and the Niners. Did. Then had the Patriots, man. So that I respect their playoff run. But yeah, your hesitation is the fact that their division is tough.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's
Yeah.
that's really it though. I think everything else they're stacked. Julio Rivera, I will answer your question. Give me just a second. I got one more question for Deuce surrounding the Seahawks team defense. We both played against Legion of Boom, 2013 playoff run. go win a Super Bowl, all those good things. Which defense is better?
Uh, which defense is better, man?
Which defense is better?
Man, Cliff Averill, Michael Bennett, Earl
Yeah,
Thomas in his prime, Cam
yeah,
Chancellor. They had Byron Maxwell who went and signed for like damn 60 million in Philly.
yeah. Sure.
Shoot, man,
Bobby Wagner.
Bobby
Yeah,
Wags. Oh,
Bobby
they had
Wagner.
somebody else in the middle too.
KJ Wright.
KJ Wright. Ooh, hey, they was stepping. I ain't gonna lie, they was stepping. But this defense right here, man, they deserve their respect. The thing I think is different with this defense is they got two rotations. They got four, then they can send you four more. You
I
know what I
swear.
mean? So
I
like,
swear.
man, that Pete Carroll team and how they almost mirror images of themselves.
You're
Marshawn
right.
Lynch, Kenneth
Yeah.
Walker, Russell Wilson kind of was a kind of a manager. He kind of made some crazy off schedule plays and throws,
Yep.
but a
Yep.
tough defense, a team that can run the football, tough on special teams, a team that really ain't beat themselves. They're kind of mirror images of each other, but the question is who has the better defense?
Who's the better? Which
Man, I
defense
got to
is
go with
better?
the people I lined up against, man. Cam Chancellor, man. Cam Chancellor, Earl Thomas, Michael Bennett, man. I got to go with them boys, man. That was different going up there playing against them.
It was different.
I had
It
some
was different.
run-ins with them, and I respect them, so I'm gonna have to go with the ones I played against.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not even gonna answer, bro. I need to do a little more digging because it is a conversation for real.
It is a conversation to be had because you talk about this defensive line, bro. Like they got who? Jaron Reed, Leonard Williams, Demarcus Lawrence, and 3, 4, 5 more.
Nwosu, Boye Mafe, Derek Hall, Byron Maxwell. Byron was Byron
This defense
Young,
is built after the Legion of Boom. You got the
Byron
length
Murphy
on the
Jr.,
outside with Reek. You know what I mean?
Witherspoon,
Yeah, you got the
uh,
presence at the safety position with your boy Eman
Julian
Wari.
Love, yeah,
Eman
and
Wari.
Human Worry for sure.
So this team is a direct reflection of what the Legion of Boom was.
Yeah,
So I can't say that they better when they a direct reflection because the Legion of Boom
that D
started this
line better
barbecue
though.
stuff.
This D line better than
Yeah,
13
yeah,
D line
yeah.
as a whole. I feel that way. Julio, to your question, you asked thoughts on the halftime performance. I enjoyed it.
Man,
I didn't know any of the words. I
man.
didn't know only thing I knew was ooh, 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 ooh. That was
Hey,
it.
all I knew was I was vibing. My
I
head was
promise.
bobbing. My head was bobbing. There was folks
Facts.
real deal getting married in the performance. There was bad
Man,
Latinas out there shaking rock. Like, I love Latina culture, bro.
I
Like,
swear.
so
Don't
who
lie.
was to be people angry out here? I'm like, I was entertained. Like, it was
People
good
just find
vibes.
something to be
It was
mad
good
at, bro.
culture. You know what I mean? Good music that I was, you feel me? Like, come on, man. And it was bad Latinas out here shaking rock shakers on
No, for real.
TV.
For real.
I was
Yeah,
content.
I don't really get the negative reaction of the Super Bowl performance. I thought it was fire. I thought the cinematics was fire, like the
The
performance of it.
visual, the
The
production,
visuals was crazy. The camera work was crazy. And then at the end he
the
closed
message.
it with a beautiful message of unity, bro. So if
Yeah.
people are upset about that, so be it, man. I thought it was fire. I thought it was fire. I don't know any of the words. I don't speak Spanish.
You
Muy
was
poquito.
getting actually kind of fluent in the Spanish, wasn't it? You was
I'm
getting it
solid.
right.
I'm solid. I'm solid. My vocabulary pretty good. I'm pretty good. But just putting the sentences together, that junk it'd be
In a
tough.
song too.
Tough. But
No,
yeah,
I thought it
Julio,
was lit, bro.
to
I
answer your
liked it. I
question.
liked it, man. But I'm not a guy that's like over critical of things. Like I go to the movie as long as I was entertained, I'm cool. Like you know what I mean?
Facts.
I watched the show and it was entertaining. The visuals, the production. We talked about all of that. We talked about the music. There was people real Jill getting married in his show. Like when have we ever seen that? Like that was
No, that
lit.
it was lit, bro.
Yeah, bro. So I
Yeah.
liked it, man. I liked it,
Yeah.
man.
Shout out Bad
Shout
Bunny,
out to
man.
Bad Bunny, man.
Straight up.
I need
Straight up.
backstage passes at the next function, dog. That Bad Bunny PR. Me and Steady, we pulling up, man.
Hey, we in there. I promise. Deuce, I want to ask you about the GOAT. Drew Brees. Got his
Breeziana.
gold jacket.
First
First
ballot
ballot,
Breezy.
first ballot Breezy, man. What's your thoughts?
Man, if there's anybody that's more deserving, there is none. For what he meant to the city of New Orleans, what he meant to you and me, helped me
Right.
my mindset to be a professional, my mindset to prepare every single day, my mindset to recover, my mindset how I treat my family, my mindset how I invest money, my mindset about relationships. This dude is the full gambit, and what he did for New Orleans, coming off a shoulder injury when everybody was doubting him, probably like 20% success rate to return. He brought New Orleans back to prominence. He brought the city back to prominence. He brought them a Super Bowl. He brought us to perennial Super Bowl contenders. Always knew that when you had Drew Brees under center, we had a shot to win a football game. And
No
just
question.
who he is as a person, he'd come down and sit lunch with you in the cafeteria, and chop it up with you. He was the first person in the building, last person out. Still present as a father and as a husband. Just a great human being, and nobody more deserving, man. First ballot Breezy. I love you, dog. We proud of you, man.
No, that's beautifully said.
Yes,
Like
sir.
really, is really nothing else to be said. That Drew was that everything that you mentioned, and just a Hall of Fame human being, bro.
Yep. Yep.
Hall of Fame person. Drew, I love you in this life and the next.
First
I
ballot
promise.
Breezy.
First ballot breezy.
I love it.
First ballot breezy for sure.
Yes, sir.
For the off season, free agency coming up. Well, hold on. Before I even get to the off season, I don't think I got your take on Bill Belichick not being first ballot.
That the Hall of Fame loses credibility, in my opinion. The Hall of Fame loses credibility.
You can stop. You can stop there, bro.
Okay,
Really,
we're done. We're
you
done.
could,
We're
but
done.
don't. Go ahead. Go on.
The Hall of Fame loses credibility. People like we always talk about these voting systems. Like you got to take your personal feelings out of this, and I don't care what you feel. The man had won 6 Super Bowls as a head coach, 2 Super Bowls as a D coordinator. That is 8 Super Bowls on one of the best dynasty that the NFL has ever seen.
Ever seen?
So they have the most Super Bowls out of any program in history. Tom Brady got 7, so he is the shield. Like, but yeah, they lose credibility, and it's truly a joke that Bill Belichick isn't first ballot, because if he's not first ballot, how do you become first ballot? Like, so it makes them look bad, in my opinion. It makes the voting system look bad that Bill Belichick wasn't first ballot.
What can they do to change it? Like, what do you want to see to change this operation?
There needs to be a veto right now. A
Facts.
veto,
Like, I don't think it's too late. Like, for
yeah,
real,
it's not. It's not
I
too
don't think
late.
it's too late.
Obviously, you introduced the inductees yesterday. You know what I mean? But like, we'd be like, okay, this is clearly not right. We need to veto this and put this man in first ballot because he deserves it. He deserves it, in my opinion.
Like how y'all veto me getting Jameer Gibbs in our fantasy league.
You was bamboozling people. Anybody from
Y'all
East St.
veto.
Louis, was trying to help your fantasy team, bro.
No, he
Yes, they
wasn't, bro.
was.
I
You was
offered him
getting,
a
you
fair
was
trade,
bamboozling people for the trades.
bro.
You
I
was only
offered him
getting
a
them
fair.
trades from anybody with a 618 area code. Nobody, nowhere else.
Bro, man, you made trade. We made a trade, and it changed
We made a fair
my whole
trade.
season. I know, and it changed my whole season.
But the
I didn't
trade
lose
you
the
was
game
finna
after
make, the trade you was finna make,
T.Stead, bro.
nah, man. That
T.Stead.
our fantasy league for the first time was a joke, man. I'm not playing with
I
y'all no
agree.
more.
I
I'm not
agree.
playing with y'all no more.
Me neither. I'm done. I'm done. And then I lost. I'm
Oh,
done. I lost. I'm
we
done.
gotta get,
Yeah.
man. No, we gotta run it back. We gotta run it back. It was fun.
We gotta do if we're gonna do it, we gotta have some rules, bro.
We do. We
Cause
had rules.
what y'all pulled at the end of
No,
the season,
what
dog.
you was pulling,
Deuce.
you was
You
cheating,
gave
bro.
you gave Monte, Josh Allen.
No, I didn't. I didn't give him Josh Allen. I gave that to Hefe.
You gave Hefe Josh Allen
Yep.
for
I didn't know. I thought I was out the playoffs. They had a whole consolation bracket. I wish I would have kept my players.
I wish you would have kept him too. I would have won.
Bro, you had Jonathan Taylor, Christian McCaffrey, Jameer Gibbs.
No, that's after y'all was doing what y'all was doing though, and sending all these players. So yeah, I hit.
No,
him
I
down.
dispersed my players. The players all came to you
Yeah.
from Al Ritchie And
That
your
was
other
it.
boy that I didn't know his name. Anybody East St. Louis 618 area code was the only transactions going to
You
you, bro.
remember the area code? That's crazy.
Because I was offended by these transactions. It was an inside job, bro. We couldn't let this go.
No, dog. Come on, man.
Anybody else in their fantasy leagues had these problems, bro? Because this dude was tripping. He was cheating.
I had fair trades, bro. I offered this man 4 players for
He
1.
gave you 2 people who was not even playing the rest of the year.
I ain't know them boys on IR, man.
No, you gave him 2 players that was not playing the rest of the year. He was sending you 3 starters.
Gary Wilson shut it down. All right, all right, all right, all right. I'm off it. I'm off it.
All
Dude,
right.
it's been a lot of discussion online about Will Campbell
Yeah.
and his struggles that he had throughout the playoff run, but most notably last night. You've been around a lot of old linemen, some great, some serviceable. Is there anything that you would know and for Will Campbell and his situation?
Now, I was reading a lot on X, on T.Stead, and amongst these all pro linemen that I've been reading. Y'all had the technique and the sets, and he didn't have his feet in the ground, so he couldn't stop the bull rush, etc. So the technical stuff, I'm gonna leave that to you. But like,
Yeah.
in my opinion, he should have been getting chipped and nudges the whole game after the first 2 series.
He low-key was though, bro.
He was getting chips and nudges, and they were still beating him.
You gotta the 14. See,
Well,
the thing is,
we had protections.
yeah,
22 paint Donald, 22 paint Mac. It would have
yeah.
been 22 paint help Will Campbell. Boy, what? I swear. But
Oh, man.
y'all got the technology. I mean, the technical, the set and the jump set and the punches and all that. But
The set.
at this point, it's 22 paint help Will Campbell because
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
struggling right now. He's
No,
struggling right now.
they chipped a lot. They chipped a lot. But the thing is, this 14 pressures is misleading. I don't know where that came from. Like that ain't
That
I
he gave
watched
up?
it again. They said he gave up 14 pressures, most ever. I didn't see that. I ain't see 14.
So you watched the tape back.
I watched the tape back.
And how many pressures, true pressures from a left tackle did he give up?
Solid 8. That's a lot.
That is. But
That's a lot.
14 is like that's double almost.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah. 14 is somebody's out. They out to get him.
Yeah. Man, I like the kid. Obviously, I think he has a
Sure.
lot of promise, man. I think he probably that was a big moment. That was a big scene and a tough challenge too. Then your technique, then your confidence. That stuff kind of rainfall. That stuff kind of snowballs on you. You know what I mean?
You just said
And
it, bro. You just said
Yeah.
it. Confidence. You just said it. I think that's all it is in this situation. It's his confidence was shaking. He come back from injury, finished the season, but then that playoff start, they got Houston.
yeah. Ooh.
You got to deal with Will Anderson and Daniil Hunter.
Mm.
Next week, you rewarded with Nick Bonito
Mm.
in Denver. And then you finish it off with DeMarcus Lawrence, Nwosu, Boye Mafe, Derek Hall, like
No
Devon
break.
Witherspoon.
No time to take a breather.
So his confidence, I think his confidence was shaken. His technique is an issue. Like it's certain things in his technique that is an issue, but I
So
promise
you're his line you're his line coach in that moment in that game. How do you help him?
in the game, you can't. It's too late. It's too late. Only thing you can do in that game, you got to go fight now. You really just got to go be as physical as possible. Ain't no more setting back. Is all aggression. Like if I'm gonna get beat, I'm getting beat immediately.
But you tell him to
Because
get his feet in the ground because he's losing on the bull rush. Because I've seen you kind of say that.
We got to see that in practice. We got to see that on film before we even get here, because you got to rep that for him to know. All right, this is where I establish my spot. This is where I need to be strong. Like this is where I need to set up shop. You can't really do that on the fly, especially for a rookie. You can't really do that on the fly. So you get in. We've been in games, bro.
Your
where
first game ever was Greg Hardy, bro. You did your thing.
I struggled first half. I came back out. No technique, dudes. I'm finna go fight, and I took his ass 20 yards down the field and dumped him. It
I'm
ain't no
finna
more.
fight. No technique.
That's it. That's it. We finna go. We about to scrap. That's it. So I've been in games where O lineman went down and a backup come in and he got a block. Julius Peppers.
Yeah.
He come to me on the sideline. He say, T.Stead, what do I do? What do I do? I
Hey, I
said,
wish you would have told me. I would have been like, Coach, don't run that way.
hey, I'm telling you, full transparency, and he'll confirm the story. It was Will Clapp.
Clap. Will clap, bro.
Will Clapp. Will Clapp. He comes in the game for somebody, and it's Julius Peppers. And he like, T.Stead, what do I do? I say, Will, we ain't got time right now, but just go fight him.
Fight. Just go fight.
Go fight him. Like just play as hard as possible, bro. Be a pest. Like be physical, be aggressive. That's it. Don't worry about no holding calls, nothing. And in the game, that's it, bro. Because if you
Yeah.
start trying to do techniques, I need my left foot here and my right hand here,
Thinking too
it's gonna
much.
get ugly.
Thinking too much.
It's gonna get ugly.
Yep.
I want to ask though, dudes, as a running back, how does that affect? Like you see an O lineman struggling, even though it's pass pro. How does that affect you and your confidence running the ball that way, or just are you hesitant now? Are you looking over at that side?
In pass pro,
No,
in
as
the
a
run
running back,
game,
like, yeah, in the run
in the
game.
run game, I know I got to be decisive because all I'm gonna tell him is just stay in front of him. I don't need you to dump him. I don't need you. I need you to keep him occupied because I'm gonna make the decision. I'm gonna go. So if I see someone struggling, I'm gonna go to him like, "Hey man, you're doing a great job, even if he ain't." You know what I mean? I got to instill confidence in my lineman because my ultimate survival comes from you guys. My livelihood, everything I earned, it comes from my old lineman. So when people talk bad about old linemen, I hate it because I got everything. Everything I got is because of linemen, fullbacks, tight ends. So I appreciate y'all and I love y'all. So even if y'all doing bad, I'm gonna go show confidence and say I
For sure,
need you. I
for sure.
believe in you. Now, just get in front of him and don't let him beat you off the first move and get to this mesh point at the handoff. Because as long as I
Yeah,
got the ball and you got him occupied, I can make it work.
for sure,
Yes,
for sure.
sir. I
I
can
got
make
you.
it work.
Cole, go ahead, bring Kimmy up. No, for
Kimmy,
sure, I got
Kimmy,
you.
Kimmy,
Kimmy.
Kimmy. Ooh,
Hi guys, can you hear me?
we got the goat on the tube with us today,
No,
man.
literally, we are joined now. Listen, people here with the set. We are blessed, highly favored to
Oh,
be accompanied by none other than
come on.
the legend herself, Kimmy Chex.
Hey now. Hi
A
guys.
blessing
How you
from the
doing? How you
Lord
doing?
is here. I feel it
Hey,
in the atmosphere.
amen.
He's got a blessing
Amen.
with your name on
You guys are a mess. Hi guys.
it.
What's
Hey,
going on? How you doing? Are you recovering from Pro Bowl, Super Bowl, all your flights?
I don't know if recovered's the word. I think I landed like 90 minutes ago. 9 days in
Oh
San
man,
Francisco across Pro Bowl and Super Bowl. So your girl is tired, but we're home, we're safe, we're blessed, and on to the next.
I was there
man.
4 nights and I was beat to sleep, dog. I had the whole day to recover. I'm hurting. I'm hurting.
I've got an 8 o'clock bedtime tonight. My kids go to bed. I'm right behind them.
I appreciate you joining. I'm sorry, I didn't know your schedule was that hectic. Um, Damn,
Anything for y'all. Come on. You
appreciate that.
ask, and we show up.
I
Sure.
appreciate that. What
That's that's
how
that's
was
the
the
muscle
city?
Stead got, that's the credibility Stead got.
I'll
He
start,
asked you
dudes.
gotta deliver.
Appreciate that,
Exactly.
my good brother.
For sure.
How was the city? How was the Super Bowl? What was the environment like? What was the energy like? Did it feel like a Super Bowl out there?
It did. It felt like a Super Bowl. I think New Orleans, as y'all know, is a tough act to follow, just in
Hmm.
terms of everything being in close proximity to one another. But I will say this Super Bowl, even though San Francisco is spread out and events were kind of popping up all over the city, it felt like it was a Super Bowl for the Bay. And I think
Mm.
the NFL and the way that the city leaned in was like, we're going to show up as the Bay. And that was really, really cool. So I liked it. It was my first time ever really in San Francisco. I thought it was cool. People showed up, people showed out. The weather was incredible. It seemed like there were things going on in every single part of the city that you could kind of tap into. So all in all, it was really bomb. And I don't know if y'all have talked about this already. I actually thought it was interesting and beneficial to have Pro Bowl and Super Bowl in the same city
Mm.
during the same week so that guys didn't have to jump across the country. Why are
I
you
don't know.
shaking your head?
I don't know how I feel about that. I
Why?
growing up watching the Pro Bowl, like I love the fact Pro Bowl was in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Like I really
Yeah.
I wanted to get there so bad. Like I really did. I trained to try to be good enough to go to the Pro Bowl in Hawaii. Then
Had
they
the
moved
joint
it.
around the neck, the little what they call
Little
them?
lay, get your lay
Yeah,
on. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Trying to get laid in Hawaii. So when they
Hey
moved it
now.
to when they moved it to Orlando, it was cool. It was good. You know what I mean? We got the Universal Studios, all this, all that. They had 1 year in Vegas, freezing cold, hated it.
Mm.
Because the Pro Bowl is like for the family for real. So
Go kick
you
it.
put it
Right.
in the city with the Super Bowl, you not the family ain't really getting a chance to. I don't know, man. Maybe that's me being selfish, but
No,
No, no, that's a good perspective, right? This is where it's like we
mm,
need to hear from y'all, the players, how you guys feel. I think it was cool because then guys could stay and then do
yeah,
appearances and do, Radio Row and media stuff and different
convenient
obligations. So I think that was convenient, but I
for
understand
sure.
what you mean. Like I'd never been to a Pro Bowl in Hawaii, but I'd been to like the Orlando Pro
yeah.
Bowls and then even to the Vegas one as well. And you're right, like it was a family affair, like having everybody
Facts.
mob with their family and come down and just have a week to kind of celebrate was really cool. So it's a good perspective.
Yeah, yeah.
You make a good point.
The Hawaii one, bro. The first year they changed the Pro Bowl from Hawaii. They moved it to Arizona. That was the first year I made it. I was sick,
Damn.
bro. Like
Shit. I
I
didn't
was
know.
same as you, bro. I was like, I've been working my whole life to get to Hawaii. The first year I made the Pro Bowl in 2014, they moved to Arizona. I'm like, it was a great Pro Bowl. We had fun, but I'm like, damn, why I had to be the exception? You know what I mean?
Right.
Then the
Right.
next few in Orlando, that's lit because you get to bring the family, you get the free tours
For
all through
sure.
Disney and stuff like that. So that's fun. But yeah. That hurt me though. You reminded me of the Hawaii situation, and my first one was in Arizona. I'm like, that hurt me.
Bring it back. Y'all call you.
I'm
We
just
gotta
a
call
guy. I'm
Perlman.
I'm just
Perlman
a
will make
guy.
it happen.
I'm just a guy.
Kimmy, we were asked about the halftime show with Bad Bunny. I enjoyed it. I
Hmm.
thoroughly enjoyed the performance. Mark did as well.
Yep.
What was your take?
It was beautiful. It's funny. I just got home from my flight and my kids were acting crazy. And maybe that's because mom's been gone for 9 days and grumpy. And I was like, you know what we're gonna do? It's not Paw Patrol. Let's put on the halftime show and see if, that'll change up the mood. And it did. And I just rewatched it because it's like it looks in person so different than it does on TV. And it was such a celebration of culture and
Facts.
family and like love. And I thought the
Yep.
storytelling was beautiful, but I think the message was even more important. That was togetherness. We can do things through love. We have a Cuban side of our family, so seeing kind of that Latin
Okay.
heritage on display and celebrated was really fun. And I mean, regardless of what y'all think about it or what the world wants to say about it, like it's already, I think, maybe. And I was reading, articles when I was flying, like the most viewed halftime show of all time. So
Oh,
Facts.
it just
really?
goes to show, like, the culture is with Bad Bunny and it was dope. Yeah, it got crazy amounts. It's like 400 and something million views. I don't know. We got to look it up
Damn, I didn't know
for
that.
sure, but it
Yeah.
it
Bad
surpassed
Bunny
everything so far.
moves the needle. Bad Bunny moves the needle, man, for sure.
NFL
Especially
know
He
what
here in
they doing,
does.
Arizona.
bro. They know what they doing.
Yeah, the NFL ain't gonna miss. I'm gonna tell you that.
Yeah.
NFL ain't gonna miss.
They on them analytics, dog.
They ain't gonna
Every
miss.
time.
They ain't gonna miss.
With the what's your offseason plans looking like, dude? Since college football is done, NFL season is done. What you got next work wise coming up?
Shoot, I do, the podcast once a week. Me and Coach Meyer and Rob Stone, we do all that. We still be tapped in. And then just soccer dadding, bro. I'm a professional Uber driver. I just
Unpaid
I,
though.
I yeah, I just
Unpaid.
I just drive the kids around. Wifey
Man,
tell me where to
same.
go, and I just go to point A, point B, drop off, pick up, run around. So that's the blessed part of the job. God blessed me with a great job to transition into where I'm really busy during the football season. then once college football's over, I have a time, where I'm still busy. I'm still working. I'm still doing appearances. I still got the podcast, but I'm able to be more present, with the family. So that's an extreme blessing and a great uh, pro of the job I have is the schedule
For
for
sure.
sure.
For sure. What about you, Kimmy? What you got? What's coming up next? Free agency around the corner.
Yeah, free agency, but also combine, which I was really
Oh
curious
yeah,
with
you're
you
right.
guys as well. Like, if any upcoming prospects reach out to you guys, right, from alma maters or just from hometowns, and are like, "Hey, I'm getting ready to go through this process,"
Mhm.
or if agents or just kind of mutual, context, reach out to you guys. Because the crazy part is, like, we're all so focused on Super Bowl, we forget, like, 2.5 weeks from now,
The
it's indie
combine.
time, and it's a
That's
whole new
crazy.
welcoming of the class. So I'm curious, like, if y'all are tapped into that, are there any guys coming up through this next draft class that you guys have your eyes on or interested in or just have any ties to?
I'm honestly not too tapped into college football as a whole. Really, like I'm more pro. I work with pros. I have about 15 O linemen this offseason that I'll be doing technique training with, mindset training with. So college guys, I'm not. I only got one college guy that I'll be doing that training with here in Dallas. So I'm not
Got
too
it.
tapped in. If I get anything, it's from NFL coach,
Mhm.
uh, player personnel, or GM asking me about a guy. What I think about this or that. Other than that, I'm not looking at much college ball. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Kind of
Yeah.
nice. Mark, are you the same? I mean, no, because you're in the
No,
college space,
I
like
have to
obviously
watch.
with Big Noon, like you're
Yeah.
you're in it.
Yeah, I have to watch them, but obviously I'm a big fan of Jeremiah Love. I think him and Jadarian Price, they're both two Notre Dame running backs. I'm like eager to see how they test. I think Jeremiah Love definitely goes in the first round. We'll see how Jadarian Price. They usually don't like running backs in the first round, but I think those
Right.
were two of the best running backs in the country on the same team. Obviously, Fernando Mendoza. Everybody wants to know about him. Always interested to see what he got going on.
Raiders.
Yeah. I mean, I
Yeah.
feel bad for the kid, man. Oh my goodness. But like the
Ah,
Raiders are awful, bro. Like they're
yeah,
terrible.
they need a full redo, man.
I
But you
mean,
Full
see, they announced they hired Clint Kubiak. Obviously,
okay.
he just
Yeah.
won the Super Bowl with
Yep.
fire.
Seattle, so they got their new head coach.
Yep.
There's pieces. Come on, you
Yeah.
must, Mark. You
The
probably
issues, the
I
appreciate
issues with
Genty
I
as a
both.
running
watched
back.
I watched them. I love Genty. I love Genty. I think he's a beast. He had a great year, even with a line that was letting him get hit 2, 3 yards in the backfield. So
Yeah.
him, Brock Bowers. Obviously, you got Max
Right.
Crosby. Like, so you got some pieces. You just got to have a functional organization. Like we played for Sean Payton, and he would say, "Okay, like anybody could get you on any given Sunday, but over a
Yeah.
course of a season, there's 8 teams that truly got a shot because they're functional week in and week out. They have structure, and
On
you
the
need
top
to
of the
have that. Yes. So from ownership to GM, the head coach, the training room, the players, the equipment, everyone has to be on the same accord. If you don't have that, you don't stand a chance. You might be successful week to week, but not over the course of a season. So yeah, the Raiders got a lot of work to do. But yeah, so I like those two backs. I like Fernando Mendoza, Caleb Downs, the safety from Ohio State. He's an interesting prospect. I think probably one of the best overall football players in the draft. So those are just a few names, but I'm excited to see the combine. I actually usually do a show at the draft. Our podcast, we go do a live show at the draft. So still got some work. Still got some work going on.
fire. Fire.
Yeah.
Busy.
Yeah. Not like you. You the queen.
She
You the
No,
Mark,
no,
queen.
no,
she be
no. It's
You
a
the
everywhere.
quiet
queen.
off
Everywhere.
season over here. It's a quiet off season. It's gonna be nice.
You say that now. You say that now. You be everywhere.
Everywhere.
All right.
With
No, no,
everybody.
no.
Before I let you two go, and again, I appreciate you for joining the set, recapping Super Bowl six. Well, we didn't really get to talk much football, Kimmy, as far as Super Bowl 60 go, but we covered a nice amount before you joined the show. But before I let you guys go, I do want to ask one more question surrounding the Super Bowl atmosphere and environment. What would be one notable thing that you took from San Francisco Super Bowl 60? What stood out the most? A memory, a story that you got being in the city?
Ooh, ooh,
Could be an
ooh. Mark, you
event,
want to go first? You want
party.
me to go first?
Man, to me, man, the Super Bowl is just a place where you get to catch up with so many people you ain't seen in a while. So I love the
Yeah,
networking.
that's a
And
fact.
and like people say this about San Francisco, man, the city had energy. It was fun. It was electric, and I had a great time. I caught up with old people. I caught up with new people. I think the networking at the Super Bowl is second to none. So
For
I
sure.
just always enjoy the camaraderie, being around good people. The network you get to do, meet more good people, and I had a great time. I got there Wednesday night, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night. All of them were bangers, and your boy was bent. But
I'm
we
knowing.
we
I'm
had
knowing.
we had your boy was bent. You feel me? But we had a great time, man. So I'm gonna just remember being with good people. City had energy and it was electric, and always the networking. You know what I mean? The networking is always second to none at the Super Bowl. So that's something I always look forward to.
What
Ooh,
about
that was good. Okay, I'm gonna steal that because the networking was fun, and it's like a place where you see every single person ever, and it's like
Facts.
you pop up and you're like, oh my god, you're here. So I think there's a lot of actual fruitful conversations that come out of Super Bowl. It's not all party, hoo hoo, rah rah. It's also like you can get work done, you can have
Yes.
business meetings, and try to get your name out there, which is really impactful. I think my biggest takeaway from this Super Bowl, and kind of surprisingly so, but not, is like NFL is really leaning into flag football and the
Oh man.
spotlight that the NFL is
yeah.
helping to put on flag football. That was something that I really took away from this week. Obviously, seeing it in the Pro Bowl format, but I did sideline reporting for the USA versus Mexico men's
Mm.
exhibition game, which could be a potential Olympic preview. Like that was kind of getting more well versed in flag and seeing that our brand is getting is tying itself to it and seeing the youth kind of involvement. Like I think there's a lot of really exciting energy ahead of this LA Olympics. And I think
Yeah.
Super Bowl was like the first massive stage to start to kind of, lay that foundation here in the US to get excited and know that that's on the horizon. So
The flag circuit is
socializing and seeing
huge.
people was cool, but flag, like,
The
I took
flag
away
circuit is
like this
huge.
is the next wave. And if
Yes.
me and media, if I want to be on top of my shit, like we got to lean into flag and know that that's the next kind of wave of the game
Oh,
developing on a world stage
it
alongside
is.
obviously our traditional game.
It is. Flag is huge. I'm in the weeds with it. I got three kids playing flag, NFL flag, travel flag. There's a Disney tournament coming up in like 2 weekends. There's like over 1,000 teams registered in it
Crazy.
from like 6U to like grown folks. Like how you're getting it. So
Damn.
I'm like, the flag world is about to it's blowing up, but it's gonna continue to blow up even bigger. Like Kimmy, you right on the head with that, and I'm kind of in the weeds with it because I got two girls that play. My son
Yeah.
plays as well, but the flag scene is crazy right now.
All of them balling too. Speed.
They're all right. They're all
Speed.
right.
Yeah,
Let's
your
get
So,
that.
kids, you post your kids
uh,
on social. Both of y'all,
man,
like y'all
what?
have some
Well,
talented kids.
yeah, Trent and Tati. That's
We
buckets.
yo,
They
they
really be
hoop.
getting it. Hey,
Boy, them
I'm favorable to the deuce deuce. You got the one rocking the deuce deuce. So I gotta go. Who is that? That's Trent, right?
that's Tati. That's
That's
Tati.
Tati. Okay, okay.
You got the deuce deuce.
They look the same exact. Identical,
Yeah.
identical. There's
No, no
identical
lie.
twins and there's identical twins. I
They're
still don't know which one is
identically
which.
annoying too. Both get on my nerves for sure. I hope they watching on their phone.
Dad
All
loves
right,
you. Your dad loves you,
I do.
girls.
I do. I love you girls more than
Trent and
anything.
Tati, love y'all. Nieces keep balling. I'm coming to watch y'all game soon for sure.
Pull on up, brother.
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys for joining the set. This was fire. This is the way that the season ends. It closes. Now we got to get ready for the off season. I'll let y'all do y'all thing with the college stuff. I ain't watching them kids coming out 26 years old. They ass need to go ahead and
Hey, could you
it's
imagine playing at 24, 25? I was in my fourth year in the league when I was 24.
yeah.
It's crazy.
I was in my third year. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
couldn't imagine toting a rock when I was 24 in college. Like,
The things I would have did to them folks at Pine Bluff at 25.
no, you would have been in transfer portal quick. You would have been. You would have
True
been
that.
getting
True
paid
that.
$2 million
Snatched up,
to
yeah.
leave
Yeah,
APB. It's different these days, man.
that's true. That's true. Y'all would have had a little money on.
You would have had. Hey, you
I
can't
think.
have no fun, y'all, if you ain't got that money, on.
Uh,
All right, y'all. I
All
appreciate
right.
you. Y'all get up out of
Yep.
here. Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate you. Bye, Kimmy. Good to see
appreciate you
you.
guys. Bye, guys.
Peace, steady.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you. That was fire, man. Dudes, Mark Ingram, Saints legend, Baltimore Ravens legend, Alabama Crimson Tide legend, Heisman Trophy winner, first round pick, reading running back in X, Y, and Z. Just that's a special player. But off the field, man, one of the most incredible human beings you'll ever meet. A true brother, somebody that got your back. He got your front too. He's standing, man. Listen, if you ever get a chance to meet Mark Ingram, you are in for a treat of a human. Like, and the energy is second to none. when Mark Ingram left the Saints, 2017, 2018, around that time, the organization admitted that they didn't understand his impact from an energy standpoint, for what he meant to everybody in the locker room. His presence in the locker room, his presence on the team. Mark is an aura that you cannot recreate. You cannot duplicate what this man is and what he brings to a team. And he's always that all the time. Shout out to Mark. That's my dog. I love him forever. Also, shout out to Kimmi Chex. She is a legend in media already. She's been doing it at the highest level for 8-9 years now. Super Bowl after Super Bowl, Pro Bowl after Pro Bowl. She's on the sideline of NFL game day. She's rocking and killing it everywhere that she go. So shout out to Kimmi. Shout out to Mark. Appreciate them joining the set. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. This has been an incredible year. Truly a great year. Everyone of you that has tuned in, commented, liked, shared, whatever, like subscribed. I greatly appreciate you. All year has been fun. You know, retiring from the NFL after 12 years, first year, being a rookie again. I'm a rookie in media, and my rookie year was incredible. A massive success. We're on our way. We're about to hit 20,000 subscribers, and we just taking it at a marathon pace, as I said earlier, not trying to say anything that's to go viral or be a hot take, nothing, man. Just truly organic, fun, conversations, true knowledge, experience of somebody that's actually watching the film and giving you my thoughts, man. So I hope you guys enjoy the show, enjoy the channel. We're going to keep growing, keep going. We have more of your favorites coming up. I promise we're going to have some incredible conversations, and you'll hear more stories from guys that you've been a fan of for many, many years. So keep rocking with us. Keep rolling with the set. Continue to share it. Please share it with your family and friends, your loved ones. I thank you all. Let's keep this thing rolling. Live from the set, T.Stead. I'm out.